What is up, YouTube? I am your host, ProfessorStix, back at it again with another Call of Duty Warzone video. Today, we're going to be comparing the OTS-9 and the MAC-10. We'll be looking at the stats, and I'll be sharing with you guys the best attachments. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I make Warzone tips and tricks videos, and I compare the best weapons in Warzone. Let's get right into it. When we're looking at the weapon stats, the OTS-9 has an ADS speed of 192 milliseconds and a movement speed of 5.09 meters per second. The MAC-10 has an ADS speed of 167 milliseconds and a movement speed of 5.08 meters per second. The OTS-9 has a reload speed of 2.4 seconds and a rate of fire of 855 rounds per minute. The MAC-10 has a reload speed of 2 seconds and a rate of fire of 1,108 rounds per minute. As you can see here, the OTS is now the fastest SMG in Warzone. It's faster than the MAC-10, which previously held that record. Looking at the damage profile, the OTS does 45 damage to the head, which means it's going to take 6 shots to down a fully armored opponent. The MAC-10 does 28 damage to the head, which means it's going to take 9 shots to down a fully armored opponent. The OTS-9 does 34 damage to the chest, which means it's going to take 8 shots to down a fully armored opponent. And the MAC-10 does 22 damage to the chest, which means it's going to take 12 shots to down a fully armored opponent. Keep in mind that the OTS-9 has a damage fall off at 8.2 meters and the MAC-10 has a damage fall off at 15.5 meters. Let's take a look at the time to kill. The OTS has a TTK of 351 milliseconds if you got your aimbot and you're hitting all of your headshots. But if you're hitting all your chest shots, you're going to down a fully armored opponent in 491 milliseconds, which is very, very impressive. The MAC-10 will down a fully armored opponent if you're hitting all your headshots in 479 milliseconds. And if you're hitting all of your chest shots, it will down a fully armored opponent in 640 milliseconds. With the OTS, you do need to hit at least 2 shots to reduce your time to kill from 491 milliseconds to 421 milliseconds. With the MAC-10, you do need to hit at least 2 headshots also to reduce your time to kill to 587 milliseconds. All right, at range, the OTS-9 does 31 damage to the head, which means it's going to take 9 shots to down a fully armored opponent. And the MAC-10 does 22 damage to the head, which means it's going to take 12 shots to down a fully armored opponent. The OTS at range does 23 damage to the chest, which means it's going to take 11 shots to down a fully armored opponent. And the MAC-10 does 19 damage to the chest, which means it's going to take 14 shots to down a fully armored opponent. Now keep in mind that the second damage drop off for the OTS is 8.2 meters to 16 meters, and for the MAC-10 it is 15.5 meters and beyond. Now at range, the TTK for the OTS, if you're hitting all of your chest shots, is 702 milliseconds compared to the MAC-10, which does that in 748 milliseconds. Now you do need to hit at least 3 headshots to be able to reduce your time to kill to 632 milliseconds with the OTS, and with the MAC-10 you would have to hit 1 headshot to be able to reduce your time to kill to 694 milliseconds. All right guys, here are the best attachments. All right, so for the OTS-9, you're going to want to go with the Grew Suppressor, the Task Force Barrel, which is going to increase your strafe speed. And I think that's super important, especially for the OTS-9. You're going to want to go with the Tiger Team Spotlight, which is going to help you increase your movement speed. The 40 round Fast Mag. This weapon already has a very good ADS speed, so the penalty is not going to be that big of a hit, but you do want to be able to reload faster because of the limited mag size. And then you want to go with the KGB Skeletal Stock, which is further going to help you increase your aim walking speed and your strafe speed. All right guys, let's get into the MAC-10. For the MAC-10, you're going to want to go with the Agency Suppressor, the Task Force Barrel, the Striker Grip, which is going to increase your hip firing and your movement speed huge because the MAC-10 literally has like no hip firing, so just a little bit of help right there. The 53 round Drum Mag and the Raider Stock. All right, so here are my final thoughts. The OTS-9 is the best SMG in Warzone. However, it does have a limitation. It only has a 40 round mag, and so you do have to be careful, but I think it's the best aggro SMG because you are going to down people very, very quickly. Not only that, you can reload pretty quickly with that fast mag. The ADS is pretty impressive, and I'm telling you, it's the fastest SMG, so you're just going to be zooming around the map. That's my thoughts, guys. Let me know it out in the comments below what you guys think. As always, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you can find your way back for more Call of Duty content. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.